Good afternoon, everyone. I have the pleasure of teeing off the beginning of our Global Grand Challenge Awards. But before we get started on that, I think we need to frame our Global Grand Challenges at Singularity University a little bit more. So we have these 12 Global Grand Challenges divided into two areas: resource needs and societal needs. The way we look at these Global Grand Challenges, firstly, is that they can be solved. That seems like easy words to say, but it's a completely different mindset. Peter invited you to think in this mindset from scarcity to abundance, and we truly embrace that mindset in that we feel these can be solved. The way that we frame these at Singularity University is unlike, say, Gates Foundation or USAID or UK engineers. We don't have specific, or X Prize even. We don't frame our Global Grand Challenges with a specific metric in mind, like a challenge for the oil cleanup that Peter did, or a specific metric. Rather, the way our Global Grand Challenges are framed is we have the end state objective in mind. The world that we want to live in and the world that we think is possible to live in with exponential technology, an enabling environment, and an abundance mindset. Another observation about these Global Grand Challenges is they're different for different people on the planet. So we frame these with three dimensions in mind. One is the Global Grand Challenge of ensuring that basic needs are met for all people everywhere in the planet with regards to these Global Grand Challenges. Two, the second dimension, is to improve the quality of life for those people whose basic needs are met. Let's say cancer detection. Cancer detection might not be a basic need, like access to food, but surely it's an improvement of quality of life for those people who have their basic needs met. And thirdly, we frame the Global Grand Challenges in terms of mitigating future risks that we know are coming on the horizon. So we welcome innovators to innovate in any one of those spaces. Another observation about the way that we frame the Global Grand Challenges is that they are interdependent, meaning you can't solve for one at the detriment of another. And furthermore, oftentimes if you solve for one, there's a positive feedback loop to solve for others. So if you solve for water, it makes the global health challenge much, much easier because such an incredibly high percentage of hospital admissions are due to lack of clean water. Furthermore, if you solve for food, but you do so by increasing more pesticides into our environment, you have a net negative impact on the Global Grand Challenges. So we ensure and we guide our innovators to make sure that they have a net positive impact. As well, we have a framework around here at Singularity University called 10 to the 9th plus, meaning we ask all of our innovators, we challenge them, if you can come up with an innovation that will benefit 1 billion people in 10 years, that means by definition, you are given license to think big. All of you in this room are given license now with exponential technology, the democratization of it, and everything that Peter went through. You are given license to think big as an individual or teams. But with that license comes the responsibility to think about the system-level implications that your innovation has. So we guide our innovators in that mindset as well. And the last point I'd like to make is, although we do here at Singularity University celebrate and encourage people to think big, we're also very aware that lots of small innovations add up, and they're also going to lead us towards having a world that we want to live in. Peter mentioned that I'm also the managing director of our Global Solutions program. We literally just closed that program. We had our closing ceremony on Friday. So in the room here, there might be some recent graduates from that. It's a super exciting environment to stimulate innovators to come up with real viable solutions to the world's biggest challenges that we can then launch into startups. Here for this summit, for the first time ever, we're doing the Global Grand Challenge Awards. And you're going to hear a sequence starting today, and over the course of the next few days, you're going to be hearing from innovators who won those awards, who have promising innovations, solutions to the global grand challenges that can be viable, that leverage exponential technology, and have the potential to benefit 1 billion people in 10 years.